and civic engagement. And through our work, we've seen that misinformation impacts the way communities think, the way they make their decisions, and various traces for development, but also for their personal lives. And how misinformation shows its face in our local communities. I will talk about three things, and I'll begin with something that we like to call consistency. Every time information comes to the community and it resonates with your beliefs, with the things that you've grown up probably, thinking about or seeing, it resonates with probably some traditions within the community. It means that you're going to be quick to accept or to agree with that kind of information, even if it were true or not. But also there is an aspect where information comes, and because it's all over, you want somehow to belong. So if it's about sharing information, because this piece of information has been shared a number of times, you think, okay, I think this is a trend. So you also love to share that information because everybody is talking about it, without taking due diligence to cross-check whether it's actually true or not. But there's also information, especially at grassroots level, that comes in from people who are in authority. It could be the local council chair, it could be the member of parliament who comes up and brings such information to people down in the villages, and they will be quick to believe, because after all, this person is a big person somewhere, and so they're believable. So there's going to be that lavishness in really trying to find out whether this information is true. But where does this information come from, mostly, and why do people bring information that is false, that is true, that is fabricated? Usually, what we've seen in my community, misinformation usually comes up during, say, election periods, where it's political information, where people are talking about political ideology, and so you find that it's very easy also because somehow the communities are torn apart. There are those who agree with a certain political party, but there are those who disagree. So whichever information comes in which way, the people who side with that will be able to, go on and accept that kind of information without cross-checking. So the whole thing rotates around being able to cross-check this information, to fact-check, to know where is the source, why is this person bringing this information at this particular time, and for what purpose. So there is no skill in trying to fact-check this information, to question why this is happening or coming to me at this particular moment. But we also, because in communities right now, we have platforms like WhatsApp that are actually a catalyst. Maybe we'll talk about all these other social media platforms that are a catalyst for spreading this kind of information. And when we talk about information, it also comes in a number of ways. It could be just a rumor. I'll give an example maybe of when we had the outbreak of COVID. There was a lot of misinformation around COVID. And it started from somewhere and it came down, trickling down to the last person in the village. And it was so bad that at first, in the community where I come from, people thought the people who get COVID are people who travel. So that was the whole thing that was coming. It's only those people who are traveling that are getting COVID. They're getting the COVID from the airports, from the planes, and everywhere. And that was wrong information. But there was also, now when it came to the vaccination for COVID, very many people failed to go for this vaccination. It was really a tough war because there was also information that these vaccines are actually meant to make people, whether impotent or for women, to stop, being able to conceive and so on, so that the population in Africa could actually go down. So there is that kind of information that comes in, and once it finds a community that is probably geared towards a certain belief. I mean, in Africa, we know having children is really something, You're not going to talk about somebody not having a child or reducing on the number of children that they want to have. So when that comes in, for a person who's at the grassroots, they will be quick to believe that, this has been going on, and now it is true that they would like to reduce the number of children that we are having. So misinformation manifests in a number of ways, but also it comes in a way that it will appeal to the things that you believe in first of all, but also other things that probably appeal to your emotions, and also the kind of environment that you're in at that moment.
Amazing. I think